Right, so we've just created our home navigation button and we've created 3 states. If you remember this little icon, and if you hover over it, the word states appears. If you click that, your states will open, and you can also find that by going window, states. So you have your upstate, hello, it's thinking about it, your downstate and your overstate. And we now need to export our home states as JPEGs. So it's we're going to export them to our images folder, and once we've created the home JPEGs, we're going to go back and using the same PNG or Portable Networks graphic, we're going to use the same template that we've created to create our other buttons. We're going to create home, products, policy, contact us. Okay, so I've clicked on the blue, I'm in the first state, and I'm going to go to the file, export, and I'm going to save it as home up. So this is in my the images folder, and I'm going to call it in lowercase, no spaces, home up. And to make things quickly, you just type home up and hit return. You can hit save, but it's easier just to go return because your fingers are already on the keyboard. It'll save you time from finding the mouse. So file, we're on state 2. We're going to go file, export. This one is home over. Now you can use your mouse to go to the end there. Backspace, backspace, over, and hit enter. Click your third state and we can go file, export. If we want to use our right arrow to get to the end of that line, then we can backspace and go down. Now we've created those and they all appear in our images folder. So now we need to go back to state 1, click your text button, click once and then double click. We're going to change this to products. And then we're going to go to state 2, click in, double click, change that to products. Go to state 3, click in, double click, products. So we change the word in one state, then another, then another. Then we go back to state 1 and we're going to do our file, export, and this one's going to be called products. Oops, no caps. Products up. Enter. Click state 2, file, export. I'm going to hit the right arrow, backspace, backspace, products over. And then we're going to click state 3 and go file, export, right arrow, and then down. So we're going to have products up, over, and down. I'm just going to quickly show you. We're developing a file with all our JPEGs, up, over, down. Up, over, and then we add down. So enter. Go back to state 1. We change this now to, so if you do too many clicks it doesn't like it, policy. We change it in state 2. I recommend that you change the word and the word first on each state. Otherwise you might forget, oh, did I change that state? Did I export it yet? Did I call it the wrong thing? This way you're doing it in a real precise manner and you won't make a mistake if you change the word first, then go back to state 1. File, export, and take your caps lock off, policy up, click state 2, file, export. Now if you know your shortcut keys, you might go if you have a look at my shortcut key, it's Command Shift R. So I'll do that now. Command Shift R, and then change that to down. Some people work really well with the shortcut keys. I usually do because I can keep my hand hovering over those keys. Some people don't like it. Okay, so now we've done that, we're up to, I'm going to create a contact button. So I don't think I told you to do in the assignment, but I'm going to do that because most websites have a contact us, and in fact I think it's mandatory these days, because otherwise how do we know you're real? How do we know you're a real company? Okay, contact, we change it in each state. Oops, helps if you what am I typing? Helps if you highlight it. Contact and then state 3 and highlight that. I'm just writing contact because contact us won't fit, and if I change the font and make it smaller, I kind of have to do it for each button and go back and remake them all. So it's sort of better to go, I guess, smaller rather than bigger, and also just get an idea of what you're actually putting into your buttons before you create them, so you know, like I've done 175, but the words you have might be longer, and if they're longer you need to use a smaller font and consider doing a vertical or up-down navigation bar as opposed to a horizontal one. So let's export these. I'm going to go Command Shift R. This is on a Mac. I don't know what the control keys are for the Mac, for the PC. I just don't know off the top of my head, but it's written there for you. State, so file, export, over, contact over, and state 3, we export, contact down. Oops, down. Now we've created, how many buttons have we created? 4 buttons, 3 states each. So we've actually created 12 little JPEGs now, and they will be used for our website, which we will be creating very shortly. So I'm going to sign off now and see you in the next video tutorial.